Welcome back to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. This is a collective reading for April 20th through 27th, 2024. Thanks for being here. So the theme this week is keeping it simple. Wink, wink, right? Keeping it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe, which sounds much better than wow, now, I love you. Sequence is important. So, keeping it simple. Why? Things are about to get juicy, according to the universe. A little heads up on an addiction that affects us all a little heads up on an addiction that affects all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. So, you're not strange. Love the universe. So, things are getting ready to get amazing, basically, but it's how you're in a place to receive these things. So you're being asked to continue to nourish yourself in different ways. The food you eat, how you manage your day, whatever that looks like for you, what nourishes you. That's important, and it brings you pleasure because pleasure is part of this life as well. That's where the path is. That's where we're headed, right? Through a gateway to something more. So avoid extremes, right? Keep it simple. Bridget, we've got creative spark. Something maybe that brings you joy that's you've been thinking about. Creativity in whatever form that takes for you, doing something different, changing something. It can be making something, doing something, but what is that? Also, to find humor, we have Azumi, humor. Life is too short. Laughter also raises your vibration. It helps clear energy. So make sure that the joy and you find humor in things, even if it's irony or puns. Just that's a thing. Yeah, Serdowin, potential. There's so much potential for things to come in, right? And that's really important. So, how do we do that? Well, some of us may have felt like we've been in a deep freeze. We felt stuck in the mud, whatever. Know that sometimes stuck, it can be one of two things. You're making yourself stuck, avoiding, like last week's reading, refusing to see. Stuckness, this winter thing I'm also getting, that's the bears and certain animals hibernate. It's a gestation kind of thing, right? Finding rest, but also allowing those seeds to kind of germinate, right? Things we want to do. What are you trying to do is also important that it has balance, right? That's the part of keeping it simple. If you've been overextending yourselves, you're tired, it affects your focus, right? It affects your zen, your peace, your calm. How can you find more balance and simplify things? Looking at the details, it's twofold. Have you micromanaged? Have you tried to control too many things and not surrender to the flow? The other thing is, depending on what it is you want to create, what it is you want to do that inspires you, right? Look at the details. What would that require? And what's the first step you would need to take? So that is also a thing. Bottom of the deck, hence we have making a choice. You can't do it all at once. Hence, keep it simple. Make a choice. Pursue that for a while. How it works out, you learn from it, regardless of how it plays out, right? Success is great, but sometimes it's a reward. Sometimes if it comes too easy, you're not being challenged, so there's less growth there. So look at those things. What is your truth? How do you speak your truth? How do you walk in your truth? That's what crow medicine is, walk in your talk. Truth may be revealed also, right? Of what it is you've been looking at. Again, we've got the potential card. Whatever it is, there's great potential in doing whatever it is you choose to do. Staying open, knowing that the micromanaging isn't effective. You need to stay open to how it's brought to you, how it unfolds for you, because 9 times out of 10, it's way better than you could have imagined, even when it looks weird or it doesn't go the way you thought. Staying open to that because there's something there for you to learn. There's something there for you to grow from. And that's how you move through what we call a gateway. You level up, right? Ascension is not just once. There's steps to it, right? Some are bigger steps, some are smaller steps. We got the magical unicorn, right? The magic of the manifestation of going through this, right? It doesn't have to be super complicated. It does not have to be super. You can do it the easy way, as my friend says, or the hard way. Work smarter instead of harder. That's my philosophy. Yeah, pleasure again. What brings you pleasure? And what are you going to choose that allows you to thrive, allows you to, pun intended, grow? You got the long neck of the giraffe, right? And he sees things from a totally different perspective versus the critters down here, right? I like that. We also have time out. Keep it simple. Know when you need to take a time out. Make time for yourself to nurture, right? Sometimes just being quiet, relaxing, watching your favorite movie time out, that is nurturing, if that's what that is for you. That's where you bring in the balance. Everything in moderation, that's also keeping it simple, right? Avoiding extremes, moderation, step at a time, go with the flow, dealing with what's right now. And that's part of self-discipline, is learning to do that, especially in a culture, at least when I was growing up, it's about do, multitasking, and usually putting myself last. So I've had to completely relearn how to do all that and be disciplined in it, knowing that when I get that niggle or nudge, like you're getting tired, you need to stop. I now have the discipline to manage that. It's not like I'll just push through it, right? That's very important. That's all how you create balance. Yeah, listening to your intuition. Definitely. Okay. So the messages are pretty simple this week. We also have moon cycles. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy, manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So full moons are all about releasing. And there's crazy stuff that happens with full moons because of that, right? And there's certain aspects of the cycle of the moon where you feel more energy than others. You feel more emotional than others. So tuning into that. And then your new moons is all about setting those intentions of what you want to do, what you want to refresh, remake, renew. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. She came out in another reading. Passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion. Renew is the key word in your love, life, and career. So for some of you, relationships, it doesn't have to be romantic love, it could be. And your career, what is work for you? Like some of us have our regular job, and then I have this. This is my other thing. This is what my passion is to help people, use my gifts to assist this process for humanity to, come into unity. What is your passion? I like helping people. That's the other thing for me, being of service. For some of you, it may be helping build things or do other things right. Peace. Archangel Shamiel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Being in a place of love. Yes. Being in a place of peace, of calm. Yeah, comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And comfort, what brings you comfort? Could be comfort food, could be a comfy chair or couch, could be sitting in nature, could be spending time with a really good friend or what have you. But what brings you comfort? And know that you are being held and assisted. Yeah. How are you keeping it? How are you going to simplify? How are you going to keep it simple? Simple thoughts. Sometimes get rid of the clutter in your mind. So let's close out. Keys to 13 Universal Laws. This is my Oracle deck. If you're interested, no special instructions. Links below where you can get them. And see what else we have for the ending of this reading. Whoop. Yeah, key to resistance. What are you resisting getting rid of? Maybe it's clutter in your house. What are you resisting doing that can help simplify things? Because that's your path and purpose. right? Key to your path and purpose is removing obstacles to open you up, to simplify, to make room for what you do want to do, what you do want to experience. Key to relationships. For some of you, you need to simplify your relationships. Maybe some of them aren't as helpful as they should be. Universal truth, using your wisdom, connecting to your intuition and your wisdom, knowing what's right for you. That's the key to the journey. To allow the universe then to bring all kinds of things to you. Key to awareness. What do you need to simplify? Maybe a little, maybe a lot. Thanks for being here. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you'd like a reading, you can go to my link below. If you want something shorter, just reach out. We'll customize something for you. My frequency jewelry, one of a kind, it's there. Or if there's nothing there that resonates, I'll design you something. And they come with a write-up, and then you can see why those stones were chosen for you. Have a great week. See you next time. Bye.